Hey again, everybody. I'm going to play this song before I start. This is one of my favorite foreign songs. This is from the movie Jackpot, for anyone wondering. All right. So let me get into what I'm going to discuss tonight. First, I'm going to start with what's been going on with Gigi. So Gigi shared on Twitter earlier that he had gotten a email from the YouTube support team. Hi, The Gaining Ground. This is to notify you that we have received a privacy complaint from an individual regarding your content. The information reported as violating privacy is at 2050. Okay. Please note that the violation may also occur in the title, video description, channel image, or background. We would like to give you an opportunity to remove or edit the private information that might be present within the content reported. Please note that you may not need to remove the content entirely in order to resolve the issue. YouTube offers a custom blurring tool which can blur the background for relevant personal information. YouTube offers metadata editing tools which you can access by going to My Videos and clicking whatever. We're committed to protecting our users, and we hope you understand the importance of respecting others' privacy. Sincerely, the YouTube Legal Support Team. So he got more than one from Yaba. It's the same thing. It's the same email. Now, obviously, I am not going to be playing any of her content because you know what happens when you do that, right? But I did notice earlier that Pistachio, her stream that she did where she had me on recently, got taken down. I don't know if she got a strike or if she removed it herself. I did ask her earlier if she would like to come on and do part 2 like me and her discussed. She hasn't gotten back to me, but that's all right because I understand people are busy. So that's really it regarding Yaba for right now, I guess. Hussey did a video about her and Sam earlier, so I guess I could go over that. Will the YouTube Underground... Hang on. Will the YouTube Underground and Sam Tefler move out of the rented mansion?
Well, hello, everybody. This is Miss Hussey, and welcome back to another video with me. Y'all, just when you think y'all been Sam can't fuck up anymore. Oh shit, they get dragged even more hard. It just keeps getting better and better.
Mm-hmm.
She loses her fucking channel now. Yaba is suspended, and they all.
Just to clarify, she didn't actually lose her channel, but she did remove everything from her channel, and I'm talking about Sam Tefler.
Suspended, and I heard that Sam's gonna have to sell her engagement wedding ring, whatever it is. That dog is going back. That designer dog is going back to boutique, wherever the hell they. God. Y'all's getting dragged, honey. I hope you don't quit your day job because y'all been doing in politics lately, right? How's that working? You get paid in your politics position. Who's gonna fundraise for you now, Hazy? You can't ask the bodega, honey, because they fucking holding whatchamacallit, marathons on the television. Jerry Lewis. They needed them sound. Who you gonna go do now? Because y'all don't fuck with a Belinda. I know what y'all do now. Let me tell y'all something, Lisa Simpson, honey. You're gonna be busy for quite some time. You're gonna be making videos for the rest of your life, honey. Shamrock showing your basic babies. Y'all all reserve each other. Y'all stop acting like you all big and bad, bitch. I think you done fell off your horse and hit your head on the damn floor. I think you got to move out of that McMansion into the Appalachian Mountain where Belinda lived in a damn trailer park, honey. Because you done fucked up big time. And I'm just loving it. I'm just sitting here laughing at y'all's asses. So keep up the good work, because I'm in
So am I.
Yes, I
I am too. Okay. I think Vidal had shared something earlier as well. Okay. Oh, here's something that's real interesting. Yaba says, I'm going to try and do one of those Twitter circle things and just hang out tonight and plan our trip. No grift gang allowed. Don't even try it, losers. Vidal says, Yaba is expanding her options. Does she mean spaces? Jeez. I'll also look at hello Bonnie Parker. I'll also look at Gigi's community tab because I did share that as well. Let's see what Gigi had to say 10 hours ago. Gigi says, just got another complaint from at the YouTube Underground. It's clear she's not going to stop abusing YouTube's copyright system until my channel is gone. Side note, I'm now on Twitch. Follow me there. Yeah, twitch.tv/The Gaining Ground. Hello, just a heads up that at the YouTube Underground hit me with a false strike overnight. Yes, the same Yaba who uses Foodie Beauty for content almost daily is triggered because people are reacting to her now. I'll be appealing, but I'm letting you know in case she continues and I end up unable to post, etc. for a bit. Hey, at Mr. Snowflake, that community has you fooled when it comes to who the real villains are. Thanks to Gaining Ground. Hello, the Bandit. Okay, Yaba says, if anyone is viewing me on their channel, I'm telling you now, I'm coming for the content. We are done playing games. This is how we can all go down. I don't give a fuck. Remove all of my videos now. I don't care who it is. And somebody else says, is this a joke? You're a reaction channel, but people can't react to you? And Yaba says, no, because they strike when I give it back. That's right, no one is reacting to me ever again. She's on the warpath. So, I suppose, yeah, like I said, that is it for Yaba for now. I'm sure there will be more, but for right now, that's really the only stuff that I can see. Or that I've noticed about what's currently going on. Negs and DC were live again earlier. Let's see. False reports and Bad Bottom is still neutered. Oh boy, let's check in. Let's check in with the wonderful, beautiful people in Indiana. She is going crazy. Wait a minute. She is going crazy. I hope their X Space helps them. Me too. I can't play the beginning because copyrights.
We had an exciting day yesterday, and apparently today's been an exciting day for others.
I'm sure it has been.
Story.
He's going to tell us the story.
Last February, when I was taken into court under false pretenses, no evidence. It was a pretty shitty feeling.
Oh, this should be great.
People offered to pay for my attorney. I refused it. I said, I think this Manning chick, I think I could go in and defeat her myself without even knowing.
Yeah, Lisa Manning.
There is no evidence of me doing anything to anyone. And if any case proved that it was that case,
Mm-hmm.
done nothing to no one in 7 years on this platform. Have I called somebody and sent like the fire department to your business? Or have I?
Well, no, you haven't done that. You haven't done that, but you have. You've done a lot of other gross stuff. I won't go into too much detail, but we already know all the things that you and DC have done. You don't have to tell us again.
Percent CPS, regardless of them being here 8, probably 9 times. I'm going to just assume that that's the next.
Yeah, and you do you? I think he already is aware that the fire. Well, obviously, yeah, he is aware that the fire department came there and that the police came there.
Thing that Tragic's going to do, being the great father he is, shielding himself with his children.
Oh yes, shielding himself with his children.
Weirdo.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought, yeah, hey man, these panels. Oh, I got to send my girlfriend a link. She'll choke me out. Fuck, I totally forgot.
Yeah, get her up there,
send
please.
It to you in Discord, and then when I decide to let everybody else on, I'll share it in the fucking. Here, I'm just gonna go ahead and put it in the Discord for everybody in my Discord because it's not that big of a Discord because it's very handpicked. It's not just a bunch of fucking cat ladies reeing into the fucking abyss about how what a victim you are for the things that you went out and did to other people. I've never seen people go out and victimize people and fucking just, play victim as much as these motherfuckers. Hey, what's up, love?
Here's DC.
Hi, darn.
I'm laughing.
Laughing at what?
What are you laughing about?
I don't think the fundraiser is going very well.
For AK?
Yeah.
Oh,
well, yeah, that's never going to go the way that they want it to go, unfortunately.
No.
Oh, it's a shame. I just donated $125 to somebody last night that needed it.
You did not.
That's a damn shame. How much have you gotten? I mean, for granted, it was somebody that really needed it for health reasons, not like you. Wasn't I did a bunch of stuff to people and now they're holding me accountable. Hard to raise money for that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not going well. Even though people keep on saying in chat, donate $5, donate $1, donate anything.
Jojo, I saw.
They ain't gonna.
Yep.
Because they all want to see her demise.
Jojo, you're out there eBay.
They may not be admitting it, but they all want to see her demise. They don't want her to have an attorney.
For AK, like that is amazing. That is amazing to me, Jojo. He used to be the funniest motherfucker in the server and in the chats.
1,000,000%.
Bagging on AK, bagging on Tragic, bagging on all these people, and now.
Still, he could have thrown it in the garbage and be more helpful than that stupid fundraiser. Yeah. Yeah.
Now you're like, $25, please. Shut up.
Or if you really wanted to do something good, what you should have done is if he really did donate $100 to like one person, you should have given it to an actual charity. I don't know, say for example, the American Red Cross. They always need donations.
Yep, it's fun. Not. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
She's described.
Hello, Freddie. Yes, cha-cha.
Braced herself.
Yeah, it's not going well. I mean, everybody can put on a brave face. Like, oh, you see, DC said everybody hates us. Yes, they do. That's why you're not raising money, AK.
Yeah. That's why your community
Guys, please like the stream if you haven't done so already, as I always say.
boxes. But you block everybody private.
And also, DC, we don't need you saying that everybody hates her for us to know that everybody hates her. We already know that.
Delete everything. Do you not think you guys have been doing this for so long and you don't realize that Kiwi
Yes, we have, and we'll keep doing it. And what about it? What about it? What are you going to do about it? Nothing. Not a single thing. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I'm okay, Freddie.
are
Thank you for that.
everything.
Yep.
And you act like, oh, it didn't happen. It's like, it's like you murder somebody and just cover your eyes and walk past.
Mm-hmm.
It's bullshit.
Well, we all, I've archived so much at this point. It's ridiculous how much stuff I have on my Google Drive on my laptop of all of the horrific things that people have done to me and said about me. I have mountains upon mountains of evidence of all of the vile things that people have said about me. I really do. But I'm not going to go into any more detail about that because obviously that's nobody's business. If you see it, if you guys happen to see anybody else saying anything nasty about me from now on, please let me know. I don't care how you get it to me, just get it to me. DM it to me. Tell me in my comments, whatever you got to do. If you have my phone number, text it to me. I have to know about it because I have to continue to document.
I don't know exactly how weak everybody assumed that we were, but it wasn't a matter of us being weak. It was a matter of us being patient.
Yep.
Oh, it's a matter of you being patient. What were you being patient for?
And one of the defendants, you know what's amazing? When you are the defendant in this kind of a suit, which granted has not been filed yet, but I'm just saying.
Thank you, the bandit.
It's not a good idea to go into a chat and run your fucking mouth. And I would like to remind everyone listening, not just the defendants, but everybody, that these two women had the opportunity to take us to court. They both did, and they both lost. So if you're going to sit there and say, oh, we've got years of harassment, okay, well, number one, there's a statute of limitations, number one. And number two, why didn't you present all that?
Wow, all these people are just imploding. It couldn't happen to a nicer bunch. Yeah, the bandit.
Harassment in court.
Yeah.
When you have the opportunity.
Two opportunities.
Two opportunities. And you lost both times.
Only two? Why not three? Why not four? Why didn't you give them more than two? Oh, wait. I know why. Because they're lazy.
Oh, I got somebody to admit to a violent threat, so that was helpful. Because I'm good. Don't care about the evidence and all that. I just know that when you're in court, it's all being recorded, and you get somebody to admit something, to confess something. I mean, that's it's handy.
Alex is really doubling and tripling down on this lie about how I grifted money from that legal fundraiser. And now she's...
Oh, dear. Oh, wow. So apparently AK was complaining about the people not donating earlier. AK says people are willing to send, she's talking about pistachio. People are willing to send pistachio Gatorade, but not $1 for injustice towards me. It's wild. I never thought I'd encounter such useless, selfish, self-centered, smug, evil cowards before. Also, Pistachio, if you see this, I hope you don't get mad at me for reading what she said. I know you can't stand her, so I apologize. I'm not trying to offend you.
Your story. She's like, oh, DC didn't tell me that she bought that ring. She told somebody else. Okay, name the person. I'd like to know what I said. And I'd like to see evidence.
People in their damn motorcycles. Okay. Damn right. He makes us laugh. Bonnie, come on now. It's not pure hatred. No, Pistachio is good people.
Don't you think, Alex, don't you think that if I had purchased an emerald ring at Tiffany's, that I would have shared a picture with that person? Don't you think that that person would have...
If it's a jury trial, they're going to just love AK. Oh, yes, they will. Yeah, it's not going to take them very long to find her guilty. It won't take very long. It's not going to be a hung jury. It may take maybe only 2-3 hours at the most. AK, not P. Okay. Yeah, Bonnie, don't be slandering Angry Pistachio in my chat. When that is my wifey. Oh, dear.
That, wow, you bought an emerald ring? That's amazing. Can I see it? And I would have probably posted a picture. But I can't post a picture of something I don't own, something I never bought. And I have never...
I don't know why they feel the need to tell so many lies like this about everybody. Why? Why are you so concerned about whether or not DC owns a damn ring? What does it matter to you? It has nothing to do with your life. It's DC's business. Unless the judge is psychotic, she's going to be shut down so fast her Adderall will break her. He is Russ' side chick. Freddie, come on now. I'm an OG nutter. Well, I found out about Pistachio through Gigi. So, yeah. But I personally don't have any issues at all with Pistachio. And I never will, because she has never been rude to me. She's never treated me horribly. I have nothing but nice things to say about her. So, for anybody coming in here thinking, oh, Russ is going to start talking nasty about Pistachio, no. It's never going to happen. I have no problems with her at all. She has been more than good to me. And that is all I will say on that.
Used funds raised for another purpose to buy something like that. Not ever.
No, every dime went to that cause.
Yep.
So, whatever.
The cause for what? Are you talking about your GoFundMe that you had for the lost wages for harassment, or for like the legal stuff, the legal fund? Which is it? She's been very welcoming and gracious to you, which is very cool. Yeah, she has. She has. She's been nothing but a sweetheart to me. Truly. Someone in Peace Chat was asking Gigi to get your Bodega Bus soundbite back on the soundboard. Yes, we need to riot. Well, even if he don't, I'll do it whenever anybody asks me to do it. The Bodega Bus is going cha-cha.
Yep, and now Alex is saying that I donated $7,000 to that legal fundraiser. I most certainly did not.
What?
Yeah.
Well, that's what she does. She loves to lie. She's another one that loves to lie. She'll never stop lying.
No. I was at the helm of that.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
I was at the helm of that. God, you said Alex said this?
Of course.
You
Yep,
fucking
who else?
retarded bitch. Is that all you know how to do is fucking lie? Is that how you convince your Johns that you don't?
Yes, it is all she knows how to do. It's all she knows how to do. Aside from getting traffic violations. Oops. I don't care if you get mad. I don't care.
The clap?
Yep.
Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, you're a mother. You're supposed, like, I don't give a fuck what you do. You're a mother. Everywhere you go, chat room, Discord, everywhere, you are supposed to be a representative and an influence for your daughter or son or whatever it is.
Yes.
Right? That's
Yeah.
how I feel. That's the esteem I hold women in. So if I see women online like you doing this, I just assume that you're probably a shitty fucking mom, and you instill these fucked up values in your kid, and then one day they're gonna grow up to be just like you, and that's shitty. That's why we continue to have generations of shitty people.
Mm-hmm.
It is 2:00 in the afternoon where you are, Alex. I'm assuming that you don't have a job.
He doesn't.
Do I assume correctly?
Well, what do? Do you even have a job? I assume not.
I mean,
I'll always remember that, DC. Always. I will remember it fondly. By the way, that was one of the things she said about me, in case anybody doesn't know what that is. She said that about me last year, just to refresh everyone's memories.
just wondering because it seems like all of you have all the time in the world to stream for hours at all hours.
Yeah,
Yeah, she's on the West Coast.
Oh, so she's deaf.
We can do whatever we damn well please on our own channels, DC. Get over it. Is she pretending to work again? Yeah. Probably. Wow, it's the projection for me. It's the projection for me too, the bandit. All they do is project.
On the welfare.
I don't know.
Guarantee she gets free.
Oh, and speaking of welfare wig can rot.
She'll take everything she can get for doing what any woman could do. I mean, not any woman, but like what seems like any whore could do, and that's just spread their legs, get pregnant, spit out a baby, don't have a dad around, and then just be a shit mother on the internet lying about people all day. Do you realize that you're lying and your defamation could come back to haunt you one day? And there are people out there who do not have the time, but they do have the money.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, he's not wrong there. He's not wrong there. Somebody will find you. Somebody will find you. And tell you not to keep fucking with me in these streets. Fucking with me in these streets. And you're welcome, BGTV and Nova, for that one. He just described himself, yes.
I mean, this is what I'm talking about. Y'all are gambling with your children's futures. And it's wild to me. Yep. I never gambled. I never did a goddamn thing. Never swatted anybody. I never called CPS. I called the police to report that I was being threatened with an AR-15.
We know. You've explained it a million times.
In the last 2 years, it's been reported. But like, prior to that,
Sounds like he's mad that no one would pay him for some hanky-panky, except for you-know-who, of course. The bandit, she's been paying for him ever since they got together. Of course she's paid for it. Hussey even said it. She pays to be with him. She pays. She probably is paid to have sex with him too, even though they don't have sex. I'm sorry. I know that everybody doesn't like when I talk about that, but everybody knows that's something they just don't do. And I'll keep saying this. I have only seen them show each other affection one time. One time. In one of Negs' streams that he did about me. They kissed. That's it. That's all they've ever done. They have not done anything as a couple outside of that. Aside from, of course, going to the shooting range. I wonder what his weekly allowance is. Probably zilch.
Really, I've never called CPS. You can ask anybody that's been around since 2017. I stayed in my lane. All I did was respond to the lies and the comments about Mason, and that was it. And shit kept getting worse.
Yep, and then it really got worse the day that you met me. It got even worse the day that Negs and DC met me and became aware of me. We know. Russ, what did you do? You ruined their lives. Shame on you. Shame on you. Shame on you. Don't they remind you of Natter and Chantal? Oh, yes. Big time. Big time. The universe is protecting us by causing them to repel each other like magnets. Trust. Yes, Zoe. Precisely.
Yep, and you know when things got really bad, Megs? Things got really bad after a judge specifically told certain parties to back off on February 20th of 2023. And
well, did they back off or no?
What did they do? Exactly what we saw them do.
They didn't back off.
You know, it's a problem. It's a problem. So if you're going to sit out there saying, oh, they didn't do anything, nobody did anything. Yes, they fucking did.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, they fucking did. And they bragged about it.
In front of you same people.
Right.
In front of you same people who sit there and deny it happened, they bragged about it.
Mm-hmm.
So are you saying that you're stupid? Are you saying that you're hard of hearing? Are you saying that you have extreme bias, that you're willing to let your own bias and own loneliness ruin the lives of other people, even though somebody probably ruined your fucking life? And that's what...
That might be exactly what they're saying.
Sitting here doing this? No self-awareness. Worst...
None of them have it.
Egregious thing I've done to anybody is call them a fat cunt. First Amendment.
Oh.
If being called a fat cunt hurt every business in the world, there'd be lawsuits every day. But when you lie, because see, when you look at somebody and they're fat and they're being a cunt, kind of makes it true.
I guess.
And that I'm not.
I don't know.
Sending that to just one person. That's a lot of people. There have been a lot of fat cunts.
Okay.
Right. So what we're doing now, or what we will be doing now, is we are going to get a copy. We're going to get a hold of the call that went into the fire department yesterday.
Yes.
Okay.
And when we listen to it, we have been offered help in tracking down the person who made the call if the voice isn't immediately recognizable or the number isn't. If it was a Google Voice number, we've been offered assistance in tracking down whoever created that Google Voice account, and we will be pressing charges.
They will be pressing charges? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, you hear that? You hear that? They're going to press charges against somebody just for making a phone call. Oh boy. Well, you know what? Hey. I'm going to be doing the same thing to, I'm going to get, from now on, I'm going to get the police to track down anybody that makes any sort of like swatting threat to the sheriff's office here, and I'm going to make sure that there are charges pressed against the person because this stuff can't continue to go on. And I don't blame them for doing this. I don't think they're going to have any luck. I don't think they're going to have any luck with tracking the person down, but I wish them the best anyways, I guess, I suppose. I don't know. I don't know what to say.
The departments are pissed, and they want.
Yes, they are. Oh yeah, they are. They're not playing about this stuff.
You know what? Here's the problem: is you did it to businesses. So not just me, but the two businesses neighboring to me, the three. Hell, if all six.
God, I just can't decide which one says more vile things. It's a toss-up. Oh yeah, it's always easy to shake names out of the Google tree. Yes, it is. Yeah. Just kidding. No, it's not. They're going to have a very difficult time.
They all six can file a complaint.
Mm-hmm.
As a business. If that had any impact on their business, they could file a report.
So apparently people have called the fire department there to not just Nags in DC, but also other people in the area. Well, yeah, then absolutely, charges need to be pressed if that's the case.
A complaint. And tomorrow, I'm going to go visit the rest of the business owners. I'm going to talk to them about what happened. I'm going to talk to them about what the situation is. And
are you going to tell them that the same thing happened to you? I hope you do. They need jobs at a project, but they have the store, so yes.
And with it being a business, affecting a city's tax income, affecting jobs, affecting things that will bring people here, they frown upon that.
Yeah.
Greatly. I mean, like business.
All police departments do.
Protection than humans. It's weird.
Right. Right. And to all the people who are spreading this conspiracy theory that we called in ourselves, well, I guess you're just going to have to wait and see, aren't you?
I was live.
Wait and see.
I was fucking live.
Right.
And it happened way into my stream. Yeah, I have you on video the entire time. Yeah. So I have evidence that you didn't do it.
Right.
Well, of course she didn't do it. She was on panel with you. Even I know she didn't do it. I know, right? Zoe, I know, right? Plus different or stronger medication and therapy. Yeah, he said he's already been to a therapist. When? I'd like to know. It's 70 damn degrees here.
I'm not even going to entertain these fucking poop-eating retards with that footage. If the authorities need it, I'll provide it to them.
Okay.
I doubt they're going to be like, "Oh, you called on yourself." No.
Right. I mean, Meds was live the entire time.
Well, no, because they're going to try to figure out who actually made the call.
Camera, and we have cameras in the store. Okay. So if anybody wants to do it, not you losers, but if the officials want to do an investigation, we can pull the camera footage from inside the store to show that I did not call anyone.
And I have.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do to give them proof.
and the camera, I have cameras everywhere. They all record audio. Everybody knows this.
Yep.
Even if they're even if you're in the back room, it records you. And the cameras are sensitive. I mean,
you know, you need a lot more than see, this is what he doesn't understand. You need a lot more than just camera footage in a store, excuse me, cameras in a store to prove that you were not the person. You actually you need to work on having the numbers traced correctly.
Sorry, this is why it's not a public restroom. I can probably hear people fart and all kinds of stuff. So yeah, I have a good system.
I mean, think about it. What makes more sense? That we two who were on camera, or I wasn't on camera, but we were on stream, and I know that there are cameras everywhere in this store.
Right.
So that if Meg started to, feel froggy and he thought, well, maybe she did it, he could go and he could take a look at all the camera footage from yesterday to verify that I had nothing to do with it. Or is it more likely that we did it, or that the guy who's already put in calls to the police on stream and threatened us the night before did it? I'm just curious.
It may be him. It may be him. If you're talking about who I think you're talking about, then yeah, chances are it probably 100% was him.
What do you think is more likely?
And who else did he call the police department on? It was Parker, right?
No, I don't think so. I mean, they say that he called the fire department on her. I think
that's
an
allegation. Okay,
right.
Okay. My bad, homie. See, we're willing to do that. It's an allegation. It may not have been him.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what people with integrity and dignity and some kind of decorum do.
But what I would like you guys to know is because Gigi the Gaining Ground asked me about this when I had went to apply for that mechanic job that I already did a video about this, but when I went to go and apply for that mechanic job, they told me that the person that called them and said that I shouldn't work there had a phone number with an Arizona area code. So, like I said, if you're talking about who I think you're talking about, it absolutely was him, because he's done it to me as well, and I have proof of it. Whoa, fetch yourself some icy drinks and a fan, Bandit. There's really no air conditioning here, so when it gets hot, it's just hellish. Oh yeah, Bonnie, yeah. Yeah, he called this this tire place that is next to a Publix, and told them, I understand that Russ is trying to get a job there, but because of how he's behaved online, I don't think that he should be hired. I'm just concerned. Is he going to do the work right? Is he going to do it without causing any problems for you guys? Because he's done a lot to me. He's made me struggle even more with my already crippling health issues. I'm surprised Vag didn't sign off with Bodega Love like he did when he called the cops. Yeah, surprisingly this time when he called the place over here, he didn't do that. They told me that, because I asked him, I said, did the person say Bodega Love at the end of the phone call? And they were like, no. They were like, he just called here and said that he was concerned about, you being employed here. It's ridiculous. I bet he was high on the call. Bonnie, I actually asked them that. They said he was. They said he sounded very inebriated. He sounded very loopy. This, that, and everything in between. Speaking of someone who needs a job, exactly, he does need a job. Just cleaning the pools is not going to cut it. You got to get more than that.
Mhm.
But, you know, you're a grown man who sits with children in your lap looking for penises. Weirdo. Yeah, I was on cam the entire time. Dude, it's the same shit. If it happens to us, we deserve it. If it happens like that, we did it.
Well, I wouldn't say you guys deserve it. You don't deserve that. No, nobody needs to have the fire department called on them or the police called on them unless there actually is a life and death emergency. No, nobody needs to be swatted. Nobody needs to be having the police and CPS and the fire department's time wasted. You don't deserve it. I will say that they don't deserve that. Nobody deserves that. He sounded like he was half dead when he last went live. Can't even remember where I heard the clips. Yeah, he always sounds half dead. I don't know with him.
Like, they don't take a look around with pitchforks and torches. They
Mhm.
go, oh, maybe we're the fucking problem.
No,
Like,
they
I
don't.
get it, you don't like me. Fuck the fuck off then. Go
Correct.
watch something. Go watch some exercise videos before your husband comes home and finds you dead with a fucking corn cob like this in your throat because you can't fucking wait to eat it off the cob. Fucks.
Yep.
I mean, all I do is run my mouth. And you can put me on a stand. You can cross-examine me.
Mm-hmm.
Anything. There are no threats from me.
Nope.
Nope.
There are no threats from Clara.
Nope.
And the
Well,
only
there's
threats
not.
that may have been made were, we're going to handle this legally. And
Yep.
those necessarily weren't threats. Those were promises.
Yeah, that's not a threat.
Yeah, exactly. I just find it amazing. I mean, it's always interesting to me because I've been diving into the drama of the ex-Scientologist community.
Uh-huh.
And it's amazing how similar those stories are to this community, or these two communities, or three communities, or whatever they are. And all the same drama, all the same bullshit. And so it's been really interesting watching a cult form in that little bodega circle. I've
Mhm.
seen people saying things in chat that they know are not true. And they
Mhm.
know
course.
that they're not true. I mean, they
Mhm.
know because they were there, they saw it, they witnessed it, you know, and they're in there repeating these lies over and over and over again. It is absolutely incredible. They act like we're pulling allegations out of our ass and not that the people involved admitted to all of it. They admitted it. They bragged about it. They
Louis Theroux did it first, DC. Really sorry that they did that to you, Russ. That is just really sorry that they did that to you, Russ. That is just so wrong. Yeah. Yeah, the bandit. Yeah. Nice. And that's another thing I already said. That's why he has not been streaming, and that's why he has not been as active on his channel, is because he took the time to fuck with me IRL. And I had to do something about it because I'm not letting that shit slide. And if they don't like it, too bad. Too bad. Too bad. I'm done taking people's abuse. And that's it. I don't care who you are. I don't care who you are, what state you live in, how old you are. Not taking anyone's abuse. I'm not.
monetized it.
I,
You know?
I wouldn't hire an attorney and pursue something on hearsay.
Exactly.
When there's solid evidence given to you by the source, then you could, if it's actionable, that's what I'm talking about. You guys are playing fucking. I don't even know what you're doing. It is so dumb.
Playing all kinds of mind games. That's what they're doing.
Yeah.
I mean, like, and any adult would think be outside of the box with this, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I know everybody was having a good run.
If anyone would like to come on, I'll put the link. Just give me a second here to get it. Oh my gosh. It's not letting me post it. All right, there's the link.
The harassment, and people were donating and being like, "Oh, that's just such a fucking care." But it's not cool anymore, and everybody's tired of it. And I think a lot of people are realizing that Negs wasn't lying. Why would I hire an attorney to lie?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not like some people. I wouldn't hire an attorney.
Oh, we know you're not like some people. You're one of a kind.
Waste my fucking time. Spend time away from my family. Spend time away from making money. To sit there with a fucking big ass accumulating bill because I'm a lying sack of shit.
Right.
You are fucking absurd for thinking that.
Why isn't Hustafa in these lives? Why isn't Hussy here? So that's because Hussy was live on Twitch. So I don't know what Hussy is doing now. But if Hussy does come in the chat, he's more than welcome to come up if he wants to.
Right. And just so that you all know, I've mentioned this before, but I'm going to say it again. I have spoken to at least 10 attorneys.
We know. We know. Here we go again.
Cases, but about other cases. Now, this was months ago. All right. It was months ago where we did not have the concrete proof that we have now. And it was all like, well, can you prove that they did this? Can you prove that they did that? Now, this was before somebody was sent to the store. This was before all of that happened, right? And each and every one of those lawyers, whether I was talking about one group or another group or one person or another person, all of these lawyers said, you're going to lose. I'm just warning you.
Okay.
You are going to spend a lot of money and you're not going to win. The likelihood of you winning is zero.
It's also what I was told. I was told, you know, you could spend like thousands and thousands on a defamation lawyer and there's still no chance that you would actually win anything. You would have a very difficult time proving slander, defamation, harassment, etc. They tell you that all the time. So this is of no surprise to me.
So I don't want to, lawyers were saying, I don't want to take your money because
that's what they do.
Not going to win, and it's going to take years, and it's a problem. I said, okay. And so I was kind of down at the mouth, but then I thought, all right, whatever. But now, after being warned repeatedly, back off, don't do anything, don't talk, don't just stay away from each other.
Somebody took the case. Somebody took the case, didn't they?
Happened. double, triple, quadruple down. And Megs, I remember whenever it was, I don't know if it was last summer or last fall, I can't quite recall,
Never mind, I guess not.
when you were having those problems with eBay and you were having the problem with PayPal,
Yeah.
and all of this was going on, and I was trying so hard.
eBay, whatever fucking thing, failed. Failed at eBay.
to think that it
Yes, Smelly Cat, he failed at eBay.
because of anything, a glitch, some problem. And you said, no, somebody's fucking with me. Somebody is fucking with my eBay. Somebody is fucking with my PayPal. Something is going wrong. And eventually it was resolved. But
Yeah, well, was Negs able to get if there were any funds in the PayPal account that was compromised, was Negs able to recover those funds or no? Negs lose money? Probably. I'm willing to bet 100% he did.
while. And it was like nail biting. I mean, you couldn't get money out of that eBay account. You couldn't transfer the money for the sales that you had made.
Well, obviously not if somebody hacks into it. Somebody hacks into it, it's screwed. She really is funny sometimes, even if unintentionally, yeah. Yeah, she is, and that's why, despite everybody telling me, Russ, you have an extensive history with these two. Don't make them your lol cows. Don't continue to talk about them. They're just too damn funny. I'm sorry, they're too funny. I can't pass the opportunity up. I just can't. I just can't. And if I'm shamed for that, then so be it.
And then eventually it was fixed.
Yeah.
And then we come to find out who was responsible for it. And so you've got all these people who are trying to act brand new. Oh, nothing was ever done to you guys. Really? Really? Next was at a point where
What point?
Income streams that had not, and I wish that people would stop saying that this is about YouTube or Twitch or Rumble. No, it isn't. We are primarily concerned with the attempts to fuck with the store, to fuck with Negs' eBay, possibly to fuck with PayPal. We're not sure. That'll all come out eventually, I guess.
Failed. Yeah. I first watched her back when she drove around DC ranting. Good times. Uh-huh.
But it was really, really bad. There were two people and their community who were trying to destroy Negs' life.
Mm-hmm.
In essence, yeah. I mean, in actuality, actually, that was their goal. I think their goal, this is just my opinion, I think their goal was to get me to commit suicide.
I agree. I've said that before.
Yeah, we all know about that already, yeah. Because DC has already talked about that. DC already talked about how there were people that were trying to get Negs so out of his mind that he ended up...
People told me that I was being paranoid. No, I believe that to be true. Preferably on camera, live.
Okay.
So that everybody would have content. They would have something to, stream about. But it was bad. So for all the people who are like, oh, this is just internet. No, it isn't just internet stuff. It isn't. It isn't. Let me remind everybody too.
Of course it's not. If you're having the fire department called on you, you're having the police called on you, it's not internet stuff. That is real life harassment. That's what that is. Real life harassment. Zoe, was that about 4 years ago? I used to really enjoy her channel before she showed this side of her personality.
That if you decide that you are going to join forces with some stranger from Connorsville,
Some
you are to
stranger.
encourage them to go into a store, because I remember AK was like, oh, it's no big deal. What's the problem? Well, let me explain the problem. This is a town that is full of people.
Yeah, PayPal failed.
With a long history of violent felonies, people
Uh-huh.
who are drug addicts, who will
Uh-huh.
do anything for $20.
Yep.
I mean, literally anything.
Yep.
Including lie, including
Yep.
rob, including
Yep.
steal,
Yep.
possibly
Yep.
an act of violence.
Yep.
So if somebody would do something for $20, what would they do for 50? What would they do for 100? And we are surrounded.
You don't want to know. You don't want to know. I already know what they would do, and it ain't pretty. It ain't pretty. Ain't pretty at all.
By people who have very, very dodgy pasts. So it's just by the grace of God that the
It was a long time ago for sure, and I remember her cooking goat curry for himself as a video. Godspeed himself. Yeah, and himself is that is DC's ex-husband. Hello, no name, welcome. He is no Sir Laurence Olivier. What a drama queen. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
went to the store does not have a criminal record. And yes, I checked. Oh, yes, I checked very, very thoroughly.
Mm.
There's a lot of checking on that fella.
Yeah, but
So she said the guy that came there does not have a criminal record. All right. Wonder whatever became of himself. He's probably in the witness protection program, lol. You hanging in there okay? Yeah, no name. I'm all right. Thank you so much. How are you doing? I think I remember I remember seeing you say that you were on vacation with your husband. The gaining gird and the fiend talks and trolls. The bodega bus crashed on the freeway. Cha-cha. Yes, it did.
Legally,
Yeah.
and by somebody who works for the police department.
If you want it, by the way, you guys, if you would like to support me, as I have been saying since I am not monetized, there's my Cash App and PayPal. If you want to help Rustifa continue to thrive. There are the ways you can support me.
yeah, exactly. So that was lucky. That was lucky.
Yes.
But if that guy that you sent happened, you didn't know who that guy was. You know, he could have been a rapist. He could have been an armed robber. He could have been, you know, a violent criminal.
Well, I'm glad that you checked into it, DC. I'm glad you checked into it.
And God forbid that encounter would have turned out badly, you know. And that's why you don't recruit some Tom, Dick, or Harry from a town that you know nothing about to go and harass anyone.
Did he just clap?
Paying or offering to pay.
I could have sworn I heard. I could have sworn I heard him clapping.
People to vandalize the store, and yes, we've got that on record.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a lot of stuff that happened too that we're not going to talk about, obviously, but that will come out at some point. We'll figure it out. But it's an understatement to say that there is so much. There have been so many things that have been done. Everything. You tried to destroy us financially. You tried to destroy our family.
Mm-hmm.
You know. God, there's a story I really want to tell, but I can't because it would be violating the privacy of somebody I love very, very dearly.
Just tell me.
I will. It was probably one of the most heartbreaking conversations I've ever had in this house. So
Hang on. It's kind of sad he'll never marry her. Yeah, so you would think that they would have been married by now. There are a lot of couples that way, though. Can you pin Cash App in comments for me, Russ? No name, I will do that. Hang on. I will do that now that you mention it. See, I don't really do that because I'm more used to just having it on the screen. But if you want me to pin it from now on, I will remember to keep it pinned from now on. Hang on. Okay, I pinned it. It's pinned. All right. The Gaining Gird. Negs will never marry. He's a swinging gay bachelor. She's putting in the work, but he'd lose all of his benefits. Uh-huh. Yes.
To send the authorities.
Wait a minute.
I will. It was probably one of the most heartbreaking conversations I've ever had in this house. So I think that you guys who think that it's funny to send the authorities to a home because for the lulz, you don't understand what you're doing to the people in that house.
Oh, I bet they don't. Yeah.
People.
Yeah, I actually no. You know what? I take that back. They do understand what they're doing, and that's why they do it. That's why they do it. They know you guys are going to get upset. They know you guys are going to have a fit. That is why they continue to do what they do. That's why they continue to call the fire department. That's why they continue to send the police there. That's why they continue to send CPS there. They know that you both will have a royal fit over it. And they love that. They love that. That's why they're never going to stop doing it. That's why they're never going to stop doing it until you make sure that they face serious consequences for it.
In the house. And you think it's a joke. You think it's funny. You think that it's a laugh. You know, you think it's hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're going to get a big laugh out of doing it once, why not do it 8
They do.
times? Why not? Why not? So
yeah, why not?
What some people have given themselves
Why stop?
to do going back years has, I'm not going to say that everybody's traumatized, but what I am saying is that there is absolutely no excuse for it, and you think it's funny.
No, my therapist has clearly stated to me that I've told her the events and since I buried my son, and she said that is definitely a part of your trauma.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, if everybody, yeah, it's real fucking ha when I can't sleep at night. It's real fucking ha when I feel like I'm losing everything.
I know a small store in Indiana that would buy Flabba, a Fat Lock's gently used printer, seeing how they are going broke. Oh yeah, they would probably buy Yaba that, wouldn't they?
It's real fucking ha when I feel guilty that I'm not being enough for everybody because of the PTSD. Yeah, it's real. Ha ha ha! It's a fucking blast. I'm having a fucking party.
The Gerd's Fiend. The bodega is now forever shall be known as the truck stop. Oh, that's great. I love that. Oh, my. The Bandit. Oh, my God. I am absolutely deceased. Swinging gay bachelor. Hey, that suits him. That suits him.
And for the people who like to sneer and go on stream, or even worse, get into my DMs and try to give me advice, first of all, just drop dead, all of you. Okay? I don't need your advice. I don't
Hear
need your
this?
pointers.
Listen to this.
I don't want you telling me about myself. Just fuck off. All right? Second of all,
Jeez.
for the people who are complaining and saying that I've changed, that I'm not the same person, you're goddamn right I'm not the same person. Who would be? After 2 fucking years. 2 years. Or actually a little over 2 years, because Megs and I sort of started chatting with each other as friends in January of 2022.
Hold on, let me pause it for a minute. Oh my goodness. Thank you to whoever just decided to send me $50. I appreciate you so much. Everybody, please put hearts in the chat for, I don't know if you would like for me to, oh, No Name. Yeah, No Name. Everybody put hearts in the chat for No Name. No Name just sent me $50. Thank you, No Name. Thank you so much. Russ, isn't it weird that you're like half their age and you have the wisdom to see this and they don't? The Gerd's Fiend. You'll always find tragic in stall number 3, ready for service. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, I gotta take a picture of that. I'm gonna share that on Twitter. That's so funny. That is so damn funny. I'm sorry. That is my new favorite comment. That is the greatest comment in the world. Hang on. Oh, that is so funny. And I don't have enough storage to take a picture. Great. Damn it. Wait a second. Give me a second. Wait, let me put it back on the screen. Okay, I got it. Got it. If it focuses, I don't know if it's going to focus. But yeah, I got it. It's what's on the screen right now. All right, let me go back.
And I have not had a moment's peace since then. Not a moment's fucking peace. My job contacted. People smearing me. People trying to get me fired.
Jeez.
AK trying to get me fired. Bridget, who lied and said that she...
Oh, yeah, Bridget. Big time. Big time liar.
These people who thought it would be hilarious to try to take me down a few pegs.
I think the thing froze. What the heck?
Moment's peace since then.
Okay.
Not a moment's fucking peace. My job contacted. People smearing me. People trying to get me fired. AK trying to get me fired. Bridget, who lied and said that she never contacted my job. Yes, you did, Bridget. I've got the screenshot.
Oh, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. You've always been this person. You haven't changed a bit. It just is now that the mask has slipped. The mask has slipped, yes. The mask has definitely slipped. Mask. Jesus, I can't type to text today. That's okay, the bandit. Still on my vacation, but wanted to say hey to you in chat. Oh, yes. Enjoy your vacation, No Name, and thank you so much for your generosity.
All these people who thought it would be hilarious.
Hang on. And I will start streaming more at night, by the way, you guys, instead of in the morning, because I know that everybody is more in tune when I go live at night. So I'll start doing a lot more streams at night instead of during the day. Just saying that. Twist No Name is Yo Mama. Oh no. Expect a little something something on Saturday. Who should expect a little something something on Saturday? The bandit. Are you saying Negs and DC should? What do you mean by something something? Are they going to get another call for emergency services to be sent to the store? What do you mean by that?
To try to take me down a few pegs, to try to destroy something that I spent 30 years building.
Mm-hmm.
And why did you do it? Because you didn't approve of a choice that I made as an adult woman.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't approve of it. So because you didn't approve of it, you thought that I deserved to be completely and totally destroyed. And you did it as a mob. All of you did it as a mob. Now, and let's not forget the police coming to the door, people threatening to call CPS, people contacting Negs' mother. Yes, they did that again.
Yeah, the fire department coming there. Gen X music rules. How could it not be part of your trauma? It's intertwined in that time period, but also the tragedy was used to try and destroy you. You were grieving and had to deal with hell online. My God. No, DC. We didn't approve of Roy Orbison throwing his life away. You guys are going to make me laugh way too hard. Please. Sounded like a nice thing.
And when
CPS showing up twice in 5 weeks.
That's right.
Yeah.
And when you add on top of that,
which brings me back to another thing he told me. Yeah, CPS 8 times to my door.
Trying to sell my house. I was unemployed. I had a sick relative in Washington. I was under an enormous
You got fired from Fox News.
amount of pressure from my family. And that's when all of you chose to start fucking dogpiling everything.
Oh,
Negs
poor DC.
was in a horrible mental state, as anybody would be, given the circumstances.
Oh, poor Negs. Poor Negs.
You guys decided that it would be hilarious.
Negs, oh, you're such a good boy, Negs. Oh, Negs. Irate Alex said that, by the way.
Hilarious. To pick that moment to try and take everything away.
Not Roy Orbison. Well, hey, everybody has said that DC bears a resemblance to Roy Orbison, so.
Our Kickstarter, the eBay, everything. You decided you wanted to take it away. And some of you who are now having buyer's remorse.
I don't know if you know this, Russ, but Kate Winslet named DCBC since she was obviously born before Christ. Please. Oh, please stop. Oh my gosh. You guys, if she ends up seeing this stream, she's going to have a meltdown on Twitter because of my chat. Please. Stop doing DC like this. DC's going to lose her marbles. Negs is an edgy girl. Yeah, Negs is an edgy girl. Negs is an edgy girl. Negs is an edgy girl. No, I meant you, a little Cash App, something, something. Oh, you're going to send me something, the Bandit? Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yes, I will keep a lookout.
Oh my God, I can't believe I was in that community. This is just awful. Fuck you. You saw what was going on and you participated in it. Some of the people who are critical now of the defendants.
Oh, boy. DC went to prom with George Washington. Oh, please, please. Yes, please. Not George Washington. Not George Washington. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Also reported our Kickstarter. You also wanted to come after us for months and months and months.
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah.
DC should be proud to have walked with Jesus. Well, hey, the Gerd's Fiend, she's been to Israel. She's been to Israel. She probably already has walked with him. I hope for her sake she has, because she needs them. Can we ask her how the pyramids were really constructed? Somebody should do that, so that's a good idea. Ask DC how the pyramids were made. Also, DC helped sew the first American flag. Thank you for your service, old girl.
Say, oh, you know, you've changed so much. You're goddamn right I've changed. This would change anyone. And the fact that Negs...
The fact that Negs what? What did Negs do now?
The fact that Negs is still able to open a store and be an incredibly kind and decent person.
Oh,
loving
yeah.
and sweet and such a good person to be around. I mean, Negs and I are together almost 24 hours a day.
We know. We know.
I love Negs so much that I don't even have the words for it. And what you people have done to this man, and what you people have tried to do to our family, and I include the kid in this, obviously, because he is the biggest victim of this.
Seems like it.
Is disgusting. And no, I am not accepting any apologies from any of you.
Oh, well.
Those of you who dogpiled us, those of you who lied, those of you who continue to lie about us for money, those of you who...
Damn it, I closed out the stream. Shit. Great. Great job, Russ. Oh, great. Now I got to figure out where I was. This chat is taking me out. It's taking me out, too. I hope to see many more chats like this. This is great. I know this chat is just fire, but not fire department. No. I can picture her dating Mickey Rooney back in the National Velvet days. Oh, let me tell you something about Mickey Rooney. Mickey Rooney is was an icon. That man was one of the greatest actors ever. No joke at all. No joke at all. He really was. He was a legend. Phenomenal performer. Truly phenomenal.
Would you be able to survive 365 days with no power, no AC, no heat, No internet. No.
Yeah, now don't you go doing Mickey Rooney like that. All right, let me figure out where I was.
Tolerating this shit anymore. I'm not. We have been punished for 2 fucking years, and we have had enough.
Mm-hmm.
So either you come correct,
Come correct?
or, you know, let the chips fall where they may. That's all I can say.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Well said. Well said, love.
I think he was also a famous womanizer. Yeah. When they met, DC was like, Negs, don't try to front. I know just what you are. Britney Spears. She turned into Britney Spears when they met. DC successfully hunted down the last woolly mammoth. Oh my. This chat, comedians, failed.
So it's upsetting, I know.
You have no idea. You have no fucking idea of what it is that you people have done. You don't get it. And everybody was like, oh, but you said mean things. I have never tried to destroy somebody's business. I have never contacted anyone's job. I have never contacted a family member. I've never contacted the authorities, the police. Well, I did. That's not true. I did file a couple of police reports, but I've never contacted the fire department. I've never called in a prank. I've never done any of that stuff. And you... Because
you don't got the balls to do any of that. I'm joking. I'm joking. It's a joke. It's a joke. Don't get mad. Don't get mad. It's a joke. We need a Russ version of Toxic dedicated to DC and Pegs. DC and Negs. DC and Negs, BC and Pegs, same thing. Okay, I will try to the best of my ability to do that. There's no escape. DC can't wait. She needs a hit. Negs, give her it. Negs is dangerous. She's loving it. Too high, she can't come down. She's losing her head, spinning round and round. Can you feel her now? With the taste of Negs' lips, she's on a ride. He's toxic, DC slipping under. Taste of a poison paradise. She's addicted to Negs, don't you know that? And she knows that he's toxic. And she loves what he does. Don't you know that? I tried. Okay. I tried.
Negs could have had.
Thanks.
And I'm sorry, but somebody has to pay the piper.
Okay, yes.
I have been suffering
She's done.
2 years because of this shit. And it's not just about words on the internet. It's about people going IRL and taking liberties with us. When I said that we were like Sims, I wasn't joking. You know?
Yeah, I could get. I mean, I don't know how this.
DC's addicted to Negs, and she knows that he's toxic.
Bricks, I could be talking out of my ass. I'm sure. I don't.
I love it and I hate it.
Doctor-patient confidentiality, but I guess if my.
DC knew Mickey Rooney's parents. I doubt she did. Did she really? The Gerd's fiend? I don't believe that, but all right. Incredibly kind and decent person. Open in the store every day. Good Lord, madam, what are you ingesting? DC was King Tut's godmother? Oh, dear.
If she could testify.
Yep.
Testify.
She sat 3 feet from me and watched me sob because I felt like I couldn't protect my family, because I felt like they were in danger. I felt like this was my fault, and everybody's like, "Well, just leave." I did. They didn't stop.
Nope.
got worse, so I came back. And then I realized that if I keep leaving every time the shit gets bad, then that just to me, listen, I'm a man with a lot of pride, and I'm not going to
Are you sure?
something that could make my family money and end up being something positive, what we're working on. I'm not going anywhere. You saw me. I didn't stop streaming yesterday when the police and the fire department was there. What could I do?
What could he do?
It was handled. They were there, and it was pretty much, in and out, and they were gone.
And for all those idiots who were out there like, oh my God, why did Negs keep streaming? Why didn't he go to the store? To do what? To protect me from firefighters?
And police officers?
I'm from Washington, D.C. Are you?
Yes, we know. Tragic and Kaya, now that checks out. Did you all enjoy Flabba covering the sun a few weeks back? I mean the eclipse, my bad.
Okay. What do you think I'm made of? You think I can't handle a dozen firefighters?
What it look like I'm made of? Pudding?
Cops?
Sarah is not, she's not a fragile, she is not, she's tough.
To a degree.
The tough people have a limit.
Oh, I've reached my limit more than once over the past 2 years.
Oh, I know. I know because I witnessed it. You reached your limit with me. You reached your limit with me. You reached your limit with Hussey. You reached your limit with Irate Alex. You reached your limit with the Gaining Ground. You reached your limit with Belinda. You reached your limit with Fedora. You reached your limit with Sam. And you reached your limit with Yaba. We know that you have reached your limits. Poor Flabba, yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh, I've wondered what I should do with my life. I have come very, very close to having a nervous breakdown.
What am I to do with my life? You'll find out, don't worry. How am I supposed to do what's right? So overprotected.
Because of, not only because of what people were doing to us and the way it was affecting people that I love. It was too much to bear. It was too much. And my instinct always is to...
Gen X housewife. Negs, that very freeing was had by Tragic, Hospital Visit, and others. They have all said enough, and yet no one backs the fuck off.
Everything. And I couldn't do anything.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do when you're fighting against ghosts? You know, when you've got
what can you do?
Of content creators who are out there monetizing your suffering and making it worse, and then you've got communities full of people who you don't know. You don't know where they are. You don't know where they're from. You don't know their names. You don't know anything, and they're all coming for you. They're all coming for you. They are trying to sabotage you. They're trying to sabotage your business.
Mm-hmm.
They're trying to take down your eBay store. Why? eBay has nothing to do with online stuff. Nothing. You guys were just trying to destroy.
Yeah, it don't. All it is just a place where people can buy and sell things. That's it. It doesn't have anything to do with any of this drama.
That's his life. And by extension, destroy the lives of the people in the house. That's what you've been trying to do.
Uh-huh.
See, I take exception to what was done because I feel like, you're taking away from me, but like, you're just doing that to fucking hurt.
Watch a Rob Zombie movie, BC, if you want to know how to deal with ghosts. I ain't afraid of no ghost. When there's something strange in your neighborhood, who you gonna call? DC Media Girl.
Good.
Yeah.
That's all you're doing. It's and we could and I have seen it in multiple commentators on that side with the obsession over other people's children and their I don't know what you would call it, virtue signaling, and their like what happened? What would happen if you took all of our money away?
Yeah.
I'm in. Oh, so he goes, wait, he goes to
But
the
then,
foster care.
yes.
Yeah, then what? You know what I'm saying? That would never happen. You go live with my mom.
Right.
If you had driven me to that point where I couldn't make a single dollar anywhere in the world,
Uh-huh.
just go live with my mom, and so would I. Fuck it, I'd be a bum. I just, all right, cool. I'll mow yards, whatever. I've always done something. But that was that.
Guys, if you haven't, please like the stream. As I said before.
Your goal, a child.
Right.
Weird Neg said changing DC's diapers was a heavy burden to bear. Mm-hmm.
You've targeted him 8 times with CPS. And you probably say, God, I just say a name. I don't have to because it's multiple people.
Oh, yes, we know it's multiple people.
And, and it's been confessed by somebody.
Yeah.
Like the confessions on live, it blows my mind.
Yep.
It's like being the dumbest criminal in the world.
Not a single person who picked up the phone to call CPS gave a single solitary fuck about that kid. None of you cared about him. None of
Obviously
you cared about
not.
him. None of you. Some of you may have told yourselves that, you were doing it for the right reason. No, you were doing it because you hate his father. You were doing it because you hate the family.
Mm-hmm.
How dare you? How dare you put yourself in the position of judge, jury, and executioner to decide what is best for a child that you have never met, that you have no connection to, who's not growing up in a
DC
house,
so old she haunts herself.
Living in garbage. That kid is so loved, and he adores his father. Adores him. And that's what you people were trying to destroy.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you were trying to destroy.
You failed miserably.
For your own amusement and out of greed.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
And out of spite.
Out of spite.
Really, you just made us inseparable.
Yep.
Inseparable.
Anybody, let me just put out a warning.
Romance, it's such a wonderful thing.
Actually, no, a promise. How about
except when it comes to negs in DC?
About that, promise. Anyone who gets caught going out there and making statements publicly about Negs' parenting, about Negs not being the actual father of one of his kids, or Negs giving up his kids for adoption, which I have heard before. Believe me, we'll be returning to that. And the person who
I'm sure we will be.
Who they are.
I'm sure we will be, and I will be definitely going over that too when you do return to it, DC. Worlds are colliding right now, yes. DC helped Moses carry the 10 Commandments. Gerd's Fiend, you are on a roll tonight. I will give you that. And the Gaining Gerd and the Fiend, Talks and Trolls. DC farted, the Big Bang mystery is solved. Alert NASA.
Who comes out with that kind of defamation, I promise you that you will be next. I promise
You'll be next. You're going to be next. Your channel's going to be next. We're going to take your house, your clothes, your car, your watches, everything. Everything you own is going to be gone. And we're going to make sure of it.
You all have destroyed Next's reputation because you believed people like MFW, you believed the defendants, you believed the support group, you believed those communities, you believed those idiots hags in the drama community. You believed them.
You believed Russ too. And that's why Negs' reputation is even more ruined. Wait a second. It was her faulty O-ring, yeah. His reputation's even more screwed because you believed some 26-year-old punk a pain in the butt. and his community of crazy people too, aside from MFW and everybody else. Shame on all of you. You ruined this man's life. And I don't know how any of you will ever be able to sleep at night knowing that.
And that is to your detriment. Because I promise you, that I am not going to stand for it anymore. You all have interfered so much.
Let me see what time it is. 9:45. It's been an hour, 45 minutes, and 10 seconds. I'll continue. I'll continue until it's 10 o'clock, and then I'm going to end it.
You have made us suffer so much. You have made Megs suffer so much. You have nearly been me to a nervous fucking breakdown on more than one occasion.
Oh, you poor thing.
I told everybody I am very vindictive and I do not forgive easily. Because the damage...
We are anonymous. We are legion. We do not forgive. We do not forget. Baby Jesus, no wonder I'm tie-tie.
That some of you have done has been significant.
Oh, the damage we've done.
Somebody called the fire department. So yesterday, 2 fire trucks, an ambulance, and the police showed up at the attic.
Yep.
No, CPS ain't coming here again. And if they do, it'll just be a call to the attorney and off and running. Because
it'll just be another call to Mrs. Lunsford, and it'll really be off and running. Yes, Mrs. Lunsford is going to be the one that's going to handle CPS.
I'm not going to deal with institutional harassment.
And I have something to say to Kenny Sunshine, who's in chat. Listen, I'm not going to judge you. All right, I'm not going to judge you. I understand that group is very persuasive.
The Gaining Guard and the Fiend talks and trolls again. I smoke a lot of weed. That helps me sleep. My gosh.
And I understand that there was a widespread belief that Megs was dangerous, that we were dangerous, that we were responsible for CPS visiting houses, which is false, that we were behind phone calls that were threatening, which is false. We know who made those calls. And so I get it. I get that they can be...
I keep meaning to drench myself in CBD. Oh, well, Zoe, I don't blame you. CBD is good shit.
They can be persuasive, and you...
Of course, I mainly just have CBD gummies.
Develop a sense of...
So if by drenching yourself in CBD, if you're talking about those or just like regular CBD, either one works.
And you kind of lose yourself. But I'm glad to see you here, and you are welcome here. You're welcome here.
The sense of community here is based on...
until they decide to get sick of you and ban you from their panels like they did to me.
It's not based on mutual hatred of other people. It's based on mutual respect. And I mean, this isn't in my Discord. This is all we do.
Okay.
You know, everybody's not DMing one another, gassing one another up, gaslighting each other. We just share memes, you know, hey, make jokes about our kids and have a good time.
Yeah,
yes, you do.
Gaslighting and getting each other all worked up anymore, luckily.
Yeah, after Christina, JoJo, Holly, Lava Skank, Tiffany, who else am I missing?
Gothic.
Me, you gonna include me?
Yeah.
Once they left the community, like, I sacrificed a little bit of money. Yeah, I probably sacrificed.
Not surprised he won't include me. Not surprised.
$300-400 a month, but it's well worth it.
Whew.
Well worth it.
Yep. So
Well, I can tell you all this. This definitely has been one hell of a night. It really has.
Paul, this is what I was trying to tell everybody when I said to those people over in the Bodega Discord, you could not have picked a worse time. You could not have picked a worse time because your behavior, your lies,
Your behavior,
smears,
your behavior has been absolutely unacceptable. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Unacceptable and inexcusable and disgusting.
the hate mobs, all of it, are disgusting. And I think, AK, that if you haven't figured it out by now, maybe you will over the next couple of weeks. There's a reason that you cannot raise a fucking dime in this community.
Because people hate her. That's the reason. Hasn't she figured out yet that he is the common denominator in all of the things that are wrong in his life, and so is she? I hope he does eventually, the bandit. Maybe he has and he just doesn't care. I think that that's what the real case is I think he has, or excuse me, Jesus Christ. Maybe she has figured it out and she just doesn't care. I have to rephrase that. And he don't care either. They're happy being miserable together. That's it. That's all it is. That's all that this is. Good, good. They are all suing each other. You read that in DC's voice? Good, good. They're all suing each other. I tried. Oh, if Vagic came and took all your friends away, any normal person would crack just saying, yeah. And by the way, I don't want to hear anything about, after I'm done with the stream, I don't want to hear anything about, oh, Russ is continuing to tell more lies about the bodega. No. Oh, no. No. You guys went real life on me. No, there's no lies about that. I know what you did. I know why you did it. And that's it. Disrespectful, yeah. As Nikocado Avocado once said, you are disrespectful. How do you not have a cameo? Zoe, I tried to make one, but it wasn't working for some reason. And I tried resetting my password for it. It won't let me reset my password. So I'll try to make one again. But if it still don't work, then I don't know. But I'm fine just continuing to do videos on here for all of you instead of Cameo if I can't get it to work.
Yeah, that's gonna fucking suck for you.
Oh, well.
I mean, you whatever number they throw on the table as a settlement, I would just take it because you're if you go. Oh,
hello, Capone Boxer. Hi from work. Hit the like. Yes, please hit the like button. Everybody coming in. Even though I'm probably I'm gonna end it when it's 10 o'clock because 10 o'clock is when I go to bed. I don't stay up all hours of the night, unfortunately.
Air Pro say you're gonna just fucking bear. I mean, just take the L.
Yep.
Hold that L.
Yeah.
Hold that L.
She's not going pro se. She has a lawyer. But
okay.
If I were you, AK, you have no idea of what you're about to get yourself into.
No, she does not.
Reactive, and I know that you're a pathological liar, and I know that you can't control your temper.
How can he take friends away? He's in stall 3 at the truck stop.
You do all those things.
He'll find a way. He'll find a way.
A meat grinder. It's going to be bad emotionally, financially, and everything else.
I'm having my pre-bed ice cream.
There is absolutely no shame.
What kind of ice cream is it,
because
though?
when you take a look at the final bill, what it could be, it's going to make you take a seat.
Yeah.
Take a seat, take a seat, take a seat, take a seat.
Your dad is going to be picking up the tab. Obviously,
no, he's not.
That's why you're out here fundraising.
Bronson, no. It's just an assumption and an opinion and an allegation. I'm just going to throw all those words out there. But if it's a pattern,
why do you know how to make the umlaut, Capone? Zoe, what is the umlaut?
But sometimes things could be sourced out. But in due time, like I said, this isn't going to be like a everyday, oh my God, I can't believe it happened thing. Nah. It'll be dealt with when it's dealt with.
Mm-hmm.
And the way you deal with this is you get all of your facts, all of your proof, all of your shit in a row, and then you go to the appropriate authorities.
Oh, chocolate and coffee ice cream mixed, Haagen-Dazs. I love Haagen-Dazs. Oh my goodness. My main ice cream that I like a lot is Ben & Jerry's.
You report it, and then once the ball is rolling and you're allowed to, then you talk about it.
L is for love, yes. F is for friends who do stuff together. U is for you and me. N is for anywhere and anytime and all down here in the deep blue sea.
Oh, God. Everybody gets too anxious. They're like, oh, I gotta go live. No.
And no, I don't care who clips that and uses that as a soundbite.
I get to talk about this thing now. I mean, I said months ago that my silence should be deafening.
I used to eat a pint of B&J chocolate chip cookie dough almost every day in the summer. Oh, yeah. Weirdly, Cyrax is in stall 4. Oh, my gosh. Oh, no. Not Cyrax. Come on now. Come on now. What is he doing in stall 4? What's he doing in stall 4? Just using the stall? Or is he doing more than using the stall? Is he trying to, because I remember him, I remember seeing a video of him trying to do he was trying to DJ. He was DJing, I think. And he was trying to do a remix of, I think it was a Linkin Park song. Is he going to be trying to DJ in the stall? Or is he just in the stall to use the stall? I grew up in VT. We ate Ben & Jerry's all the time and go to the festival every summer. Oh, yeah. Very good, so. Did you hear him on Messica Stream, Gerd? I heard that, so I heard that. I caught that.
Because I'm not the type to just shut up and take it lying down, but I realized what I'm doing isn't working.
And it never has, and it never will.
Let's see here. It wasn't an issue. Yeah, I mean, there's so much. And malicious doxing is illegal in Indiana.
Uh-huh.
It's absolutely 100% illegal. It's almost. I think it might be illegal in every state. Yeah, just kind of.
Yeah, but the thing of it is despite it being illegal, the cops are not going to do shit about it. Aside from launch an investigation and tell you to hire a private investigator, the whole 9 yards, because that's what I was told when I went to the police. hire a private investigator, get an attorney. That's all they will tell you to do. That's it.
Those things. So when you go out and you
Russ is an insomniac stream feller. That ish is late night. Not all the time, though. Not all the time. Because I mainly do streams during the day. But as I said already, if you guys want me to stream more at night, I will do more streams at night. The glory hole starts in 3 and ends in 4. Zoe win. I'm still blocked in Messica's chat. At Capone, still only blocked there and on Nader's channel. Zoe, that's so weird. You've emailed her? Alright, you guys, I'm gonna call it a night. But thank you for coming as always. I appreciate all of you. Thank you, No Name, for the Cash App. If you haven't thumbs up the program, please do that. And if you're just here to hate watch, don't worry. Don't worry. Because you'll get what's coming to you in the end. Good night. Take care of yourselves. I love you all dearly.